Ladies and gentlemen, you're here live in a theater. Let's hear it for ourselves. And other ladies and gentlemen, you're watching this online. Let's hear from you. Wait, who's clapping? All right, let's make some noise for them. 3, 2, 1, yeah! All right, you're here for the one, the only Comedy Sports Virtual and Live World Championships, Seattle versus Portland edition. You're also allowed to woo for that. Woo! All right, let's give it up for our referee, host, and overall ruler of tonight's match. It's Alex. You're a mean one, Mr. Gringoland!
Everybody! Can't believe it. It's been so long, and I love you, and I miss you. But I don't miss you anymore, because we're here! Here's the next question. By show of hands, who's never actually seen a comedy sports match before? Oh, okay. If someone's here, all right, I'll put your hands down. Now, by show of hands, who's seeing comedy sports for the very first time tonight? The other people up here have heard that joke so many times. They knew what was coming. Okay, anyway, for those of you who do not know, first of all, if you're here seeing comedy sports for the first time tonight, you're here on a very interesting and great night to be here, because tonight is one of the several Comedy Sports World Championships matches. Yeah. What that means is that every year, the 30-odd cities, they're very odd cities, that do comedy sports come together and they meet in a city and they have a gauntlet of things to find out who is going to be the funniest team of that year. Last year, we did not let that whole thing that happened deter us, and we did the whole thing on Zoom, and now we're doing like this mixed Zoom and real life thing, and you're here, you get to see the match where the two teams pitted together are Seattle and Portland, so give it up for yourselves. Tickling the ivories, or in this case, the plastics. That is the manager of CSE Portland, my good friend, Pat Short. So, I asked some of you earlier if you'd seen comedy sports, and you said no, so we did give you the quick explanation. There's a referee. You see me and here. In a moment, you're going to see two teams of comedy sports players. They're going to be vying for your approval and appreciation and laughter in a series of games. At the end of each round, you will vote by making a lot of noise and or hooting and or hollering for which team you thought was the funnier team. That team will get points. So please understand, comedy sports is not a parody of a sport. It is the actual sport of competitive team improvised comedy. Now, in order to do that, because I said it's improvised, I'm going to have to go to you, tonight's loyal fans. Say that with me. You are tonight's loyal fans! For a bunch of suggestions throughout the course of gameplay. So, for example, I might go to anybody in this section over here. I might say anybody in this section. I just want you to think of your favorite color and shout it out on 3. 1, 2, 3. I heard gray. Not a lot of people in your camp. And also, you know what? The people watching online, in a moment I'm going to ask for a suggestion for you, and I want that to your favorite extinct animal. We'll find out what that is later. All right, this area, I want you to shout out your favorite currently alive animal on 3. 1, 2, 3. Somebody said tortoise is the first time I heard of that. Yeah. The mighty tortoise. And this section over here, all right, we're in Seattle, so I want you to tell me your real-life profession. Computer programmer, thank you. Wow, you're so fast with it, too. All right, hey, by the way, do we know what our online people's favorite extinct animal is?
While Dodo was the clear favorite, naked mole rat was my favorite.
That's how we get suggestions. Because comedy sports is a sport, there are also some fouls that can be called throughout the course of gameplay. There's 317 comedy sports fouls. You only need to know about 2 of them before we begin. The first foul is the groaner foul. The groaner foul is called on a player anytime they say something that is so lame or punny or dad joke-esque that it makes you, instead of laughing, it makes you groan in an audible disapproval. Like this. Let's do it. If I hear that noise from a sufficient number of you, the offending player will have to step forward into the box here, and they'll have to make a sincere apology to all of you for not being funny enough. If by round of applause you accept their apology, they will not lose any points. But if you deny their apology, they will lose a point for their team. This is where we go, ooh. Let's actually find an example. Hey, John, can you please give me an example of a groaner foul-worthy joke?
Yeah, totally. Now that I'm seeing people in person again, how do you deal with being awkward with people in the elevator?
I don't know. How do you deal with being awkward with people in the elevator?
Well, you take steps to avoid them.
Take the steps.
Your groans only make me more powerful. Besides, that joke, like with elevators, works on like 2 levels.
This elevator joke worked on 2 levels. It was brutal! That's the groaner foul. The other foul you need to know about is the bag. Here's what's happened. So here's the deal. Comedy Sports is a show for everybody. Comedy Sports is a show for who? Everybody! For that reason, the players or members of you, the loyal fans, can receive the brown bag foul if something too poopy or gross or nasty or inappropriate or just annoys the heck out of me. If you say something like that, I'll give you a brown paper bag. You have to wear it on your head for the remainder of that scene and or game. You don't want that to happen because we have these is the same brown bags we were using 15 months ago. Oh, well, yeah. So, keep your suggestions out of the bathing suit area. That being said, if you get a brown bag, the players, they lose a point, you get one, and we all go, eh. So, that's the fouls that can be called. Next thing we need to do is the players backstage are super warmed up. They've been trapped in a cage for 15 months. That's what we did. We just put them in a cage. It'll be 2 weeks, don't worry. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to warm all of you up by something we call the clapometer. The clapometer works like this. We're going to start at a 1 over here. We're going to work our way up to a 10. A 1 is like a golf clap, right? Or like you're watching a live stage production of Peter Pan and you don't care what happens to Tinkerbell. And then a 10 is like, whoa, your sports team went to the big game. And they won it, right? That's a 10. So we're going to start at a 1. And
'Sports would like to remind their fans that anyone caught throwing opposite ends of the playing field or otherwise obstructing play will be fired out of a cannon into the sun. Back to you, Alex.
So everybody, please make said the following words, which will shortly be captains to the field. Here we go. Captains to the field! All right, Captain Sarah, Captain Jamie, please shake hands and sign a good sportsmanship. We're done. You both been apprised and praised the rules of comedy sports and CSE worldwide, and you intend to abide by them?
Absolutely.
Sure. Yes.
I just needed to hear that word, yes. So, we have a match. Now, this is a part of a sporting match, and normally there would be a coin toss, but I'm a former public school teacher and current comedian, so I don't carry any money. So we're going to do something different. We're going to do the coin toss. I happen to know that both of these two people are incredible celebrity impersonators. They're both going to do an impression of a celebrity, and whoever did the better impression, their team wins. All right, so what I want you to do now is I want you to think of a celebrity who has a very recognizable voice. And when I say recognizable, I just mean like if you closed your eyes and they walked in the room and they started talking, you would immediately know who they were because their voice is... Oh, okay, I heard Shatner most clearly. William Shatner is the suggestion, all right. So, Jamie, you're going to go first. William Shatner.
William Shatner. Hey, I just came up here from the train from Portland.
That was pretty good. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to give Sarah a different celebrity. Somebody over here, give me a celebrity. Sarah Silverman. All right. Your name's Sarah. Your new question is Sarah Silverman. Here we go.
Hey, everyone. Nice to see you. I didn't come up here on the train. I just walked down the hill.
All right. You get to compare William Shatner to Sarah Silverman / Fran Drescher. All right, so make noise for the impression that you thought was more accurate. If you thought it was Jamie's impression, applaud now. If you thought it was Sarah's impression, applaud now. The thing I forgot to explain to you is you don't have to do an impression of the celebrity I gave you. Just do any celebrity, and then you win. So, Sarah, you get to throw out the opening head-to-head. What do you want to play?
We want to play story.
Very good. Did you accept?
Yes, sure.
Very good. Let me get all the things for the game of story. So the game of story works like this. First of all, from anybody over here, give me the name of a character in this story. It can be anybody's name. Linda. Linda. Are you Linda? Oh, okay. From somebody in the back row, give me a place that you would go with your family.
Six Flags.
Okay, the first thing I heard was Disneyland. I also heard Six Flags. So the story is Linda can't decide between Disney and Six Flags. So here's what's going to happen. The player's going to be telling a story. I'm going to be pointing at a player. That player's going to be talking, and pull my finger away and point at another player. That player picks up exactly where the other player left off, whether it was mid-sentence, mid-word, mid-diphthong, that's a thing. If a player cannot successfully do that, they will be out of there! If they can do that with me, they will be out of there! The player standing garners the 5 points for this round. Here we go. Linda can't decide between Disney and Six Flags. Players, are you ready?
Yes! Linda was perplexed. She opened up her interwebs and she's like, I need to decide what I'm going
To do? Am I going to go to Six Flags or Disneyland? I only have one day.
To decide. www.google.com.bing.com .searchengine.com.
Turns out Linda has a decision-making problem.
And she didn't realize that there's an app for that. Linda decided to go to the Apple Store and
Download the decision-making app, LLC. And so Linda decided downloading the decision-making
App, and it said you're going to Disneyland.
So she went to Disneyland and she found
Disney and
not
realize that she got on the wrong freeway and ended up at not...
Spirit Farm!
And Toto! And Dorothy, because this strawberry farm had...
All the wrong characters in it. And then
She was in Bible.
Pick up on the syllable left on. Jamie is All right, so as you can tell, these players are really skilled at this game, so clearly we need to make it more difficult. Somebody give me a big, strong emotion from anybody.
catharsis.
By the way, let's have the people in the chat type some emotions. We'll get the last couple of emotions from the folks in the chat. From somebody over here, give me another strong emotion.
Happy.
Happy. Happy. Very good. From somebody over here, strong emotion.
Hate.
I heard hate. From somebody, actually, wait, do we have any emotions from the chat?
From a very mean person, constipation.
It's close, but we'll take it. All right, and do we have another emotion from the chat?
Jealousy.
I heard jealousy. We take jealousy. Very good. All right, so really quickly review your emotions. We have
Happy.
Hate. Constipation.
Jealousy.
Here we go. Second chapter. Let's see what's going to happen with Linda and her decisions.
Yay! I'm going to make the best of Knott's Berry Farm. If I can't help it, I'm going to help it. I'm going to
Make all these characters pay. I'm gonna make them suffer. Because I hate large stuffed beans. Sorry. I said, can you?
Tell me which way to go where there's like a less better looking line than me, because I feel like everyone, they just all look so good in that line. And I
Wondering, what am I even doing? Are theme parks really where I should be right now?
I mean, there's no point anymore in this life. There's no...
way that, oh!
He hesitated. Josh is out of there.
Good call, Ralph. Good call.
All right, from anybody in the chat or anybody here, I just start thinking of European accents. Can we get a few European accents? I heard Russian.
Polish.
I heard French. I heard Polish. And somebody give me an American dialect. Southern. All right. So here we go. We'll quickly review.
Russian.
French, Polish, Southern.
Here we go. And players ready?
Yes.
Okay.
What do I do next? I do not know where I should go. Do I go to eat something? Do I go to find a souvenir?
You kept talking. Erica is out of there. All right, we'll continue with the accents out here. And
I'm going to eat a baguette. Ooh la la. It tastes good in my mouth.
After I find the baguette, I'm going to find the greatest shot of vodka to chase down the flowery morsel of baguette.
But really what I want is some sweet, sweet tea. So I'm gonna head to...
Disneyland.
it is. All right. This final round is the speed round. We're just going to go super fast. And
It was so awesome. She got
to the end of the line because
she knew at the end of the line would be
Toto, the dog, she
loved Toto. And she loved
to pet him, and that's why she went to the
store to get him some dog.
biscuits.
And that brings the score 5-0 in favor of your visiting team. the red team.
All right. Because the red team won, they get to go first in the team choice round. So please make noise at level 10 when I say Captain Red to the field.
We want to play pickup lines.
Pickup lines. All right, so next game, I need to send all 3 of your players out of the room, out of earshot. So on 3, everyone say goodbye, Portland. 1, 2, 3. So, we sent them out of the room so they cannot hear any of these suggestions. So I want everybody at home in the chat and you and here in the audience to do, because I want you to start thinking of lines of dialogue. These could be lines from movies, like, thankfully I don't give a darn. Or they could be famous historical quotes. Or they could be lines, lyrics from songs that could be spoken as a sentence. Welcome to the Hotel California. Right? So, now that we're thinking about these, we've got a few from over here. Who's got a line for me?
Something bit me.
Wait, say it one more time. Something bit me. Something bit me. All right, it's from Titanic. From anybody over here, give me another line. I've got a bad feeling about this. Also from Titanic. From the back row, give me a line. Okay, never mind. From this area right here.
Say it ain't so, I will not go.
Okay, so wait, what is that?
She doesn't even go.
She doesn't even go here, and what did you say?
Say it ain't so, I will not go.
Say it ain't so, I will not go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 lines.
And then from someone on the internet, which is a line from a movie apparently, do my feet smell like peppermint to you? Is that Stan?
We'll take it. Do you mind? Yeah, it's iambic pentameter. It scans. Does anybody over here have a line for me? No? Okay. Actually, well, I'm going to take it as a line. The line is, hey, don't tap me. Is that 6 lines? 7? 6? We'll get like 2 more. Do we have any more from the chat that are tickling your fancy, John?
Yeah, you can't marry a man you just met.
You can't marry a man you just met. And from anybody in the room, whoever says it, yes.
Do not go in there.
Woo! Just for me, can you please stand up and do that again?
Do not go in there. Woo!
Classic this guy. All right, so here's that. We just sent the players out of the room so they cannot hear any of the lines of dialogue I just got from you. In a moment, we're going to call them back into the room, and they're going to be performing a scene. These lines of dialogue will be strewn about the front end of the stage. At any time during the scene, any of the players can reach down, pick up one of these lines, and as soon as their eyes meet the page, they must say it as though their character just suddenly thought to say that. And then they all have to work together to make it make sense in the context of the scene. For the sake of time, we're not going to review these. Let's just put them down on the thing, and let's get the players back in the room. So on 3, let's shout out, hey, players, come on back. 1, 2, 3. Hey, players, come on back. Between 2 people, such as doctor, patient, cousin, brother. What was that?
Parent, teacher.
Parent, teacher. Parent, teacher. And somebody over here, give me something. The last thing you bought that was around $50. Shoes. Shoes. Okay, a parent, teacher, and shoes are your suggestions for the scene. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Listen here, your daughter came into school the other day without the toes covered up. We can't have that here in the school.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that the flip-flop policy had changed.
The flip-flop policy changed when the school opened up this year from 2 years ago when the flip-flop policy wasn't in effect.
Oh, well.
suspended.
Suspended?
Suspended.
Oh, I thought you said suspended. As long as she's just suspended, I think I can handle it.
Sonny?
Listen here. Say it ain't so. I will not go.
You're right. It isn't so. I will not go. The gauntlet has been thrown. Hey, don't tap me. Don't tap. Don't like it. You tap. Don't tap.
You see, Elizabeth's name is up here on the chalkboard, right? I'm going to put another check mark by it because she took them shoes off.
Dad supports me. He's going to take his off. She doesn't even go here.
I think there's a big misunderstanding. She doesn't even go here. You just moved in and we were shopping for schools.
Yeah.
Don't be kicking your feet up into my face if you don't even go here.
What are you going to do? Don't, Dad. But don't tap me.
Do my feet smell like peppermint tea?
I'm one of those people who uniquely thinks being super gross, so that scene was interesting. All right, so the blue team is going to perform a scene now, but what I want you to do is I want you to remember the way that scene made you feel, how much happiness and joy it gave you, because you're going to have to compare it to what you're about to see. So, blue captain to the what do you think you can play that can beat that?
Oh, I don't know if we can beat it, but we're gonna try with forward reverse.
Forward reverse. Very good. Turn your thing up. Hey, somebody give me an example, and let's throw this to the chat too. For the chat, I want a relationship between two people. From the in-house audience, I want an active activity. Frisbee. Frisbee was the first thing I heard. Frisbee, and do we have anything from the chat for a relationship between two people?
We sure do. Assassin and target.
All right, well, here we go. All right, the suggestions of Frisbee, assassin, target's going to happen. They're going to be performing a scene. Anytime I tweet my whistle and say reverse, they have to do exactly what they just did, backwards in reverse order. If I tweet my whistle and I say forward, they have to continue the scene forward again. So it's basically like I have a remote controlling the time. Now, when they're going backwards, they don't have to say the words backwards because, you know, if you say that, demons show up. So here we go. In the game of forward and reverse, players, are you ready?
Yes!
And begin.
Throw it over here, Skylar.
Okay, Dylan, here I go.
Reverse.
Okay, Dylan, here I go.
Throw it over here, Skylar.
Forward.
Throw it over here, Skylar.
saw two great games. You saw the game of Blind Line as performed by Portland. You saw Four in Reverse as performed Applause for loudly for both teams, but loudly you're the team whose work you preferred. If you want those 5 points to go to the team in red from Portland, applaud now.
And that brings the score to an even tie, 5-5. It's a nail biter.
All right, now we're going to do another head-to-head game to keep things going. So, make some noises as we say, both captains to the field! All right, you guys won that round.
Yes.
Which means you get to choose the next head-to-head. What do you want to play?
Okay, we want to play the game of musical.
Ooh, you've been challenged to a head-to-head musical. Do you accept?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Then you gotta go. Return to your dugout. So, for this musical, first of all, the folks in the chat, just throw something weird at us, like anything. All right, you come up with something. And then from here, give me the name of a musical that doesn't actually exist. So we're not doing Les Miserables or whatever. Give me the name of a musical that doesn't exist. Who's got one?
Beer pong.
Beer pong? Beer bong? Oh, I can't do it. I'm not going to call Brownback Value. I can't do it. What's that? Soap. All right. Wait, did I hear you mishear you? Okay, good. Okay. So, what do they say in the chat?
Oh my God, it's going to work out so good with this. The best suggestion is definitely prison breakfast.
Poison breakfast?
Prison breakfast.
Oh, prison breakfast. This is the musical called Soap Prison Breakfast. Figure it out! Here we go. Players, are you ready? And begin.
It's time to eat. It's time to eat. We're prisoners here together. Let's have a treat.
It's time to eat. It's time to eat. After I have this dinner breakfast, these dirty boys gotta clean.
I know you want to stuff your mouth, but let's break out of this place where we can go down. It's time to eat. It's time to eat.
It's time to eat.
You say all the soap is missing from the showers?
All the soap is missing from the showers. Now, I'm not liking that. Them prisoners got something going on.
Something slippery's up.
Something slippery's up, yeah. I don't like it. Because when stuff goes missing, I get mad.
We gotta do a prison check.
Yeah. Let's do a prison check. 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 I'll go up to the second floor. I'll rattle their cages.
need some soap.
You okay?
Well, listen here. I walk these halls every night and day. What can I say? What can I say? I really wish these prison walls were lined with something better like art. But I have to walk these halls here, smelling all of tart.
Tart, it doesn't smell like the word that begins with F. Tart to tart to tart, tart.
Your turn.
I know I smell a little bad, but I swear it's the newest fad to smell like you got a stink. Well, how about we go to the skating rink? Come on, let's get out of here.
Sounds like the word that begins with the F.
Yeah.
Tart, tart,
Think about
tart,
that.
tart.
Your turn.
I just wanna get so clean. Prison guard, why are you always so mean? I wanna get out to see my darling, but I smell so bad. She'd say, get away from me. I just wanna get so clean.
Tart to tart,
Why are you so
tart,
mean?
tart
I
to
just
tart,
wanna see my
tart.
darling, but she'd say you smell bad, so get away from me.
You know what? It's shower time. Get out of here. Shower time.
I see something around on the horizon out there.
Looks
Something-
like something fishy going on.
Something's out there moving. I don't like what I see.
Long slippery.
And you know I don't like what I don't see. I get outrageous.
Something bit me! Something bit me!
Something bit you. It must be the mosquitoes.
We're almost free, Frank.
I didn't know the bar was soap.
Oh, we're out of soap.
We're out of soap.
There's no more.
But we're so close.
Use our hands.
Oh,
They're out of soap! We got them now!
we got him.
I
Plug all the team who you want to get the 5 points for that round. So then if you want those 5 points to go to the blue team, applaud now. Red team, applaud now.
And that brings the score 10-5, now in favor of your red team.
All right, that brings us to our next round. Both captains to the field. All right, you got to throw the last game challenge. You can throw the next game challenge. What do you want to play?
We want to play 3 rooms with you guys.
You accept?
Absolutely.
Very good. Let's all get over to that side. All the players get on that side. All right. So the 3 rooms we're going to be seeing is, first of all, we're going to grab some suggestions from the chat. Let's get some locations in the chat. Let me get one player for each team up here. Here we go. From over here, give me a location that they would be. So like a non-geographical location, like a hospital. A hospital. Very good. And you go over here. All right. Give me another location.
Library.
A library. A library. All right, do we have any locations in the chat?
Top Gun School.
The school where you learn how to fighter pilot, whatever you guys decided.
It's self-explanatory.
Yeah, okay.
Top Gun School. Where do you learn how to Top Gun?
And from somebody in the back or at the bar, give me a location. A spa. Oh wait, there's no more.
What?
Oh, okay, well, somebody can use a spa too.
I'll do the spot.
Oh, okay. All right, so here's what's going to happen. The first 2 players are going to come out. They're going to perform a scene. Anytime I tweet my whistle, the next 2 players have to start their scene, but they have to begin their scene with the last line of dialogue from the previous scene, and so on and so forth. So in the game of 3 rooms, let's quickly review our locations.
Hospital.
Library.
Top Gun School! All right, let me get my first crew up there. And players, are you ready?
Yes!
And begin.
I don't think we should be having this conversation right now.
Well, I didn't think it was that good a date, okay? I just don't want to go on another one.
You gonna keep handing me stuff?
Yeah.
It's just like last night. You kept handing me Brussels sprouts. I said, no. I'm the doctor.
I'm the doctor.
I'm the doctor. I'm Dr. Smith, and I have the highest librarian degree, and I tell you, you are labeling these wrong.
All right, Carol.
And turn your phone off. We're in a library.
gun down here?
Son, I don't think you know what you got yourself into.
The people's path. To Top Gun. Sir,
I really think that we should probably reconsider a couple things.
I really think we should reconsider a couple things.
I really think we should reconsider a couple things.
Okay, pull my arm, why don't you? Let's go on another date. I was just playing hard to get.
Oh, great. You want to do Taco Bell again this time?
I love taco meat.
She's going to go out with me again.
Well, should we go out after this open heart surgery is finished?
Oh, you can just finish this up later. I mean,
We can just finish this up later.
Well, we could just finish this up later. I mean, if you're having such a panic attack.
I am done. Done. Here, look.
Applaud loudly for both teams. Louder for the team you want to get the 5 points. If you want the 5 points in that round, to go to the red team. Applaud now. Blue team, applaud now.
And that brings the score 10-10 in favor of nobody.
And so that brings us to our final round of the official portion of the show. Did you know that after this we're going to go to halftime and we're going to come back, and for the live in-person audience there's going to be a whole bonus portion of the show. And then you people on the internet don't get to see it. Ha! You and your internet tubes. Anyway, so this is the final game of, we're going to find out the final score after this game. So the final round, the referee gets to choose. So I'm going to choose, I challenge both teams to the game of Jimmy the Pigeon. So get up here. So Jimmy the Pigeon works like this. I'm going to get suggestions from all of you. Player's going to step into the box and they're going to say, did you hear about Jimmy the Pigeon? And then they have to make up a pun based upon the thing. We're going to change it from being pigeon. So if it was pigeon, it would be, he flew the coop, right? But it could be anything. It could be a penguin. Somebody say penguin. Penguin. Oh, did you hear the one about Jimmy the penguin? Oh, he doesn't know what'll he'll do. Right? Yeah. Actually, in this game, it's a groaner achievement game. The groaner fowl is thrown out for this game. If they make you groan, chortle, chuckle, guffaw, if they get any reaction from you that is significant at all, they'll get a tweet on my whistle, and they'll get a point for their team. So, from anybody over here, give me something that you would buy at a garage sale. A toaster, all right? A toaster is your suggestion. Jimmy the Toaster. Players, are you ready?
Yes! Hey, Josh, you hear about Jimmy the Toaster?
no, what?
He sprung.
Hey, Jamie,
hey, what?
did you hear about Jimmy the Toaster?
No, what?
Not a good thing. He's toast.
Hey, Josh, did you hear about Jimmy the Toaster?
No, what?
He got into a bad accident and scraped himself.
Oh, hey, John, did you hear about Jimmy the Toaster?
No, what?
He stayed out in the sun too long and got a little burnt.
All right, we understand how the game's played now. So, from anybody over here, give me something that you remember fondly from childhood. Like I remember Stretch Armstrong. What do you remember fondly? Oh, so I heard. Wait, what'd you say back there? Tamagotchi. All right. What about Jimmy the Tamagotchi? Here we go, and begin.
Hey, everybody, did you hear the one about the Tamagotchi? Here's the knife.
Tamagotchi?
No.
Well, he Tamagot it. No, what?
Man, that guy really pushes my buttons.
Hey, Erica, did you hear about Jimmy the Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
He didn't 1-bit, 2-bit, 3-bit, 4-bit, 5-bit, 6-bit, or 7-bit. He got bit 8 times.
All right. In a moment, I'm going to go to the chat. Something that cost $1,000. But from anybody in the in-house audience, what's something that costs $1,000? What?
Paddleboard.
A paddleboard? No. You can pay $1,000. All right. Paddleboard. All right. A really expensive paddleboard. Here we go.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the paddleboard?
No.
It was a bad thing, you know. I don't want to tell you, or else I might get into trouble. Or else.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
You hear about Jimmy the paddleboard?
No.
He went floating down the river.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, what?
You hear about Jimmy the paddleboard?
Nope.
He got deflated. Those are good.
Hey, Jamie,
Yeah.
did you hear about Jimmy the paddleboard?
No,
He was a little wobbly.
he lost his balance.
Sure did.
All right. From the chat, what do we have that costs $1,000?
Fancy shoes. They're like really fancy.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Fancy shoes.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, what?
Did you hear about the fancy shoes?
No.
My cat, John, chewed him.
Oh. Hey, Betsy.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Jimmy the Fancy Shoes?
No, what?
Turns out he's got no soul.
Hey, John,
Hey, what?
did you hear about Jimmy the Fancy Shoes?
No.
Well, he fell and hurt himself. He got a red bottom.
Hey, Betsy. You hear about Jimmy, the really fancy shoes?
No.
Oh, yeah. This guy, he's got so much uphill.
That wasn't flat wrong.
Hey, Erica, you hear about Jimmy the shoes? He said, "See you later, alligator."
Hey, you hear about Jimmy the fancy shoes?
No, what?
His food was laced.
Oh.
John,
What's up?
blue bomb.
Blue bomb?
That's it.
Betsy,
Oh, come back.
did you hear about Jimmy the Fancy Shoes?
No.
He went around the corner and to the left, down the catwalk.
Hey, Erica.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Jimmy the Fancy Shoes? No. Ah, it's just a big old crock.
So this is where we're going to find out which team takes home the victory in this championships match. During that game, John in the back was furiously tabulating one of those things where you move the things. Abacus. Yeah. As I said, after we find out the final score, that's going to be the winner of the championships match. But you in the live home audience, you stick around and get another drink, and then we're going to play some bonus games. So, before, to increase the suspense, let's get a little drum roll. John, what's the score?
Oh, it was a real tough one. The league traded places at least 4 times during that final round. But in the end, there could be only one winner, one champion, and only one team that gets paid for tonight's show. Your winners for this round of the Comedy Sports Virtual Worldwide Championships with a score of 23-20 is your Red Team! until I call him off the stage. It's Alex Grindley! This has been Comedy Sports. You've been a fantastic crowd. Stick around for tonight's second bonus act. Grab a drink, be awesome, and be merry.
Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?